Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is our new perspective for the day, and we are using the Tarot of the Divine, and I pulled some oracles from the Romance Angels. Let's get to it. Our three cards we got today are Justice, Strength, and the Six of Swords. Now, the Justice speaks of whatever situation you may be in or circumstance you find yourself in. Justice will prevail. You know, justice is on your side, kind of thing. There's going to be an even fairness, balance, at the end of the day, right? Strength speaks of having the strength to master your inner self, to master your outer world, to, my grandma used to always tell me, the softer the touch, the stronger the arm. And I grew up knowing that saying and believing it with all of my heart. And in the traditional tarot, it's a woman who has tamed a lion, not with brute strength, but with kindness and love and beauty and joy and happiness, right? So strength speaks about finding your inner strength to be able to gracefully master and overcome whatever it is that you find yourself challenged with, whether it be a matter of overcoming an obstacle or dealing with a difficult person or whatever that may be, right? And strength sitting next to the Justice, you know, tells me that you have the strength to prevail in whatever debate or circumstance you may find yourself in. It could be a legal matter too, right? With Justice. What do these cards say to you? What jumps out to you? We'll move on to the Six of Swords. Swords is, it rules the element of air. And Six of Swords speaks of moving from a chaotic situation to calmer waters, moving away from a traumatic or dramatic situation, person, place, thing, to find your happiness, your true happiness, a place of contentment and joy, as opposed to all kinds of chaotic and nervous feelings, right? So these three paired together could be telling us that there's a situation that has felt unfair or unjust or has been perhaps a little bit overwhelming and maybe never ending, right? But it also says that you have the strength to move on and move past this in a fair, balanced manner for you, right? What do these cards say to you? Let me know in the comment section below. Is there anything in particular that stands out to you? I know that the Strength card in this deck, the Tarot of the Divine, my mother would have loved this deck, and I think that's why I hold on to this deck, because it reminds me of my mother. But the Strength card here, she reminds me of what is her name in that movie Brave, Princess Merida. That's what she reminds me of right there. Really taking hold of the situation and finding that inner strength to overcome an obstacle in a graceful and fair manner. Yes. And we got 3 cards today from the Romance Angels because I just felt like pulling these cards from this deck. And, you know, that's a really funny thing because I've been having a lot of trouble bonding with this deck. And again, I've reviewed every single deck that I use. So go and check out the review. I think the problem that I have with this deck is the fact that I have zero respect for Dorian Virtue. I think she is a hypocrite, but I'm trying to bond with these, so let's give it a go. It's not the deck's fault. Our first one is wedding. This situation involves marriage, so maybe this situation would be involving maybe a marital dispute, perhaps. Free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Interesting. Maybe it does have something to do with the end of a marriage. Wow. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Interesting how these cards, it's just so fun to see how you pull cards from different decks and how they interact with one another in such a divine way, you know, like they were meant to be together to put together a message for someone somewhere out there, right? Interesting how those came up. Interesting indeed. What does this tell you today? How can we use these in a positive manner and bring them into our day to give ourselves a different perspective? Let me know in the comment section how these cards sang to you. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.